The Mountain West, a proud and resilient conference, and now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, it's Moore. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. He keeps it on the design run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That's caught. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. To throw, it's Daniels. Pulls it in, it's Henderson. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Duke. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now they try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's long. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, but doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Jayhawks looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice tackle. He's got room. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, 2-14, Kansas 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? To throw, it's Daniels. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out there now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. And he finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. With the offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down after a 6. Game, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Castle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
After 43. Brings up 2nd down.
A 2nd down after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. It's reeled in. It's Hayes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's how you close a half of them. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. An extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Escape, it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. The Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They'll run it to the right side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You can't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying to find some room. It's Castle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for a man deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Going for his running back. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fighting off the defender. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive moving. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Thompson. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Jayhawks line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. We'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Football comes out. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. There's contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Caught by the receiver. The Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He stays alive. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Grinding away with a running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end's got it on the corner route. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season.